Season 5 reflects the Black Lives Matter movement. It's a massive part of the storyline. How important for you was it to make sure this was depicted in the right way?
I don't even think there's a number for how important it was. I mean, it's a big weight to carry, but we have a responsibility as actors to tell those type of stories, and it's especially in the country that we live in, and how potent it is for us both as Black women to tell these stories and make sure that we give as much reverence and respect to those who have lost their lives as well as their families.
Yeah, I think that we're reflecting reality right now, and it would be terribly off-key to not acknowledge what's happening. I mean, I think that there are issues that have been front and center since America was created that are now just getting the visibility, getting the airtime that they probably deserve. So I think it's really important to be participating in that dialogue.
You know, I can't help but think about how, for some people, that Black Lives Matter is a controversial thing, and there's backlash against that movement. And at the end of the day, it's so much about so many lives that are treated as if they're disposable on a systemic level, and the resisting and pushing back against that and insisting that these people have humanity. And I think what the wonderful thing about our show from the very first season is that our show insisted that every sentence has a story, that even though these women are incarcerated, that does not mean they're no longer human, that their stories don't matter, and who they are as human beings does not matter. So it you know, Black Lives Matter has really been an underlying theme throughout every season of Orange Is the New Black. It's prominent now. Because of the circumstances in the world and the circumstances of around specifically Poussey's murder.
I mean, I think it's wildly crucial that, you know, we're up to date and in dialogue with the reality of the world, given the kind of show that we are.
I'm grateful that the writers wrote what they did season 4 and season 5 so that we can continuously talk about it, because there's somebody in some country, a foreign country, or even in the country that we live in, that has never been exposed to the Black Lives Matter movement and never been exposed to, or might even have a Black friend, you know what I mean, or care enough to get to know somebody of color, but they're so invested in Poussey. And because of that investment, now they are more interested in what's really happening. And so that's a good thing.